Yo, what's going on, man? Your boy EQ. I'm in my garage, man. Just got done washing my wife's car, getting ready to wax it. And my topic for today, let's jump right into it, man. Let's not waste any time. I want to stretch my video out, you know what I mean? I'll get right to the point. Dang. Gotta change my glove, too. Kind of ripped. What kind of buffer do you actually need? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Before buying anything, you want to ask yourself, how much are you going to be using that type of machinery? Or how much of that material are you going to be using? See, when I first started detailing, every time somebody used to ask me something like, do you do dent removal? I say, no. Then I feel kind of bad because I don't do dent removal. You know, it was I bought things off emotions. So I would go look for a little dent puller. And then, so I'm figuring, you know, everybody want dents pulled. Wrong. I bought a little small dent puller. Nobody else asked me about dent pulling a dent. So I wasted my money. You see what I'm saying? I end up selling it. And that's the same thing about a buffer. Before you buy an arbitrary buffer or an arbitrary buffer or a rotary buffer, you're going to ask yourself, why am I buying this? Am I going to use it? Am I going to use what is needed for? I'll give you a prime example. This here is a, what is this? A SDG rotary buffer. Rotary buffer means it goes around in circles. It picks up heat. It will remove scratches, you know, imperfections, paint corrections, because you need that heat to move that paint. You see what I'm saying? Now, I'll be honest with you. Ever since I stopped doing boats, and that's been about 2 years ago when I stopped doing boats at the marina. You know, I got too hot. It was just too much work for me. I could have hired a lot of people, but I don't like doing stuff like that. But anyway, I probably done use this buffer again. I got DeWalt, the bigger one too. And I haven't used this buffer. I have it, but I haven't used it because most of the time now, I don't even do paint corrections. Moving swirls and scratches. Most people don't want that. I'll just be honest with you. I haven't asked somebody ask me that in a long time. Hey, do you do swirl removals or paint correction? I may get 1 out of 100 people. So why would I want to buy that? Now, here's an arbitrary buffer. It goes to a high RPM. It shakes side to side. It looks like it's going around in circles, but it's actually not when it's vibrating. It's just going side to side. This is what you need the most. This is what I use the most. I put wax on people's cars with this, and I could either pull the pad off and use a towel to wipe it off, or pull this pad off and put another pad on to take the wax off. This is what I use the most. And I've been having this one arbitrary. This is a Porter cable. I've been having this thing for probably 12 years. Haven't even changed the brushes in it. And how? You there. You know? Well, see, you guys got to figure something, man. A lot of guys or people judge you because you don't do paint corrections, you don't do this. Well, you ain't a detailer. You know what I tell them? You can have your opinion, but just don't stop my counting. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. You know what I mean? You can have an opinion of me, but it's not going to stop me from going to the bank. I promise you. So let me show you how guys, you guys, how quickly this arbitrary buffer will do your job for you. I'm going to do one side of my wife's car because this is basically to put the wax on. It ain't for paint corrections. When somebody wants their car waxed, this is what you use. You feel me? All right, let's get it in. All right, guys. This is my wife's car. I already done washed it, vacuumed it out and everything. I do everything in my garage. A guy asked me, he said, why don't you just take outside and wash it? Why would I want to be in the elements? I'm not getting beat up by the cold weather. It's cold outside right now. I'm not getting beat up, nothing. I can sit right here. I got drains. It goes right out the garage. You know what I'm saying? To me, it just makes sense, you know, to be in here protected from the weather. I got people now who bring their cars to me, and I wash them right here in the garage. They was like, well, Mr. Jones, if you can't come to us, you mind if we just drop it off? I said, hey, if that's totally up to you. And they drop them off, and I wash them right here in the garage. Charge them the same price. And how? You there. All right. I'm going to show you guys how quickly this Orbiter would go. Remember, man, you just putting wax up on the car. People want their car paint protected. And some of y'all use way too much material. I'm going to go with the cross. You see? I could change this pad, but, you know, I just wiped it off, cleaned it off real good. You know what I mean? So I haven't ordered anything because I've been down. So I got a drawer full of pads, but this is just for an example. I'm going to show you how quickly this Orbiter buffer would go. You know, watch this. First, I'm going to dab. I'm going to dab out this whole side of the car and then come back. Now, this is a lotion wax that I'm using, so it's easy on, easy off. It's the EQ lotion wax. All right? Now, as you can see, the dab's on the car, right? All you want to do is blend it into the paint. Now, if you got too much on there, dab it again so it won't slang everywhere. There you go. Now, this is an older model car. This is a 2009 Murano. But I keep it immaculate. You know, people think, hey, man, that car clean as hell, dude. Because I keep all our cars immaculate. But that's how you take it off. I mean, put it on. You know what I'm saying? Easy on, easy off. You can either take the pad off this one, put your new pad on, and take it off, or you do it with the towel. I do it with the towel. We'll be back and see how it looks. All right, guys, I'm all done. It took me about 12 minutes. That's to put it on and take it off. I'm all done. You see that? That's what the entire car looks like. This is a 2009 Murano, okay? It's got its little scratches and stuff on it, but, you know, I keep it clean. I keep it clean for my wife, you see? I only use the EQ lotion wax. Easy on, easy off. You see what I mean? It took me about 12 minutes, guys. It shouldn't take you that long to wax a car. Like I said, money is time, and time is my money. You feel what I'm saying? There you go. Like I said, man, you only buy what you need. Don't buy everything else, you know, and kind of waste it. Just sitting there. You could be using that money for other things. All right? So that's my video for today, man. I'm getting ready to go over to my other house over here. Well, our other house over here, I got to put a Ring motion sensor up. We got another house across town. And I got to put a Ring up there for my wife. So you guys be cool, man. I appreciate you. You guys take care of yourself. Deuces.